What's up? We're back. We're back. It's finally that time. It's finally that time. We're doing a book review, okay? It's been a long while. I hadn't read a book in a long time. Like I said, I've probably said a long time a million times now. Okay, so I'm gonna stop with that, but I'm finally doing a book review. Okay, I'm so excited. I just finished this maybe a half hour ago. I did one take of this review. I'm gonna try and see if I can simplify it and crush it down into a smaller video, and hopefully this is the one. So I just finished Return to the Black Farm by Elias Witherow. I think that's how you pronounce the name. Okay, this is the sequel to The Black Farm, okay? Both are amazing books. This might be better just by a hair or two or three, okay? It's a very impressive sequel. And I haven't read many books. My list is growing, because I have taken reading seriously as I've grown older. But um, man, oh man, it absolutely blew me away. I haven't experienced many um, books where it's like two, yeah, or three, like a series or whatever. This is the first sequel I've ever read. I didn't read Harry Potter. I've read some of the Lord of the Rings books, but I couldn't actually count that. So this is the first sequel to a book I've ever read, and I loved it. Okay, now I can't explain this to you without going into the plot of the Black Farm, book one. So I'm gonna hop into that real quick, okay? Real quick, brief description. Nick and Jess are a couple, okay? They're very happy together. They try and have a kid. The kid dies, so they're extremely depressed and decide to kill themselves. Turns out it was a big mistake. It's obviously a mistake regardless, but they get sent to a horrible place in the afterlife. They get sent to the Black Farm, okay? Here you get two choices, all right? You either feed the pig, which is a crazy thing, and I won't give that away. Just uh, you got to feed the pig. That's not a good thing, okay? You either feed the pig and they send you back up to Earth and you get to have another shot at life, or you get sent to hell, which is a little bit worse than the Black Farm, okay? So if you don't want to feed the pig and do that horrible thing, then you're doomed to stay at the Black Farm for all eternity. It's this horrible place where all the people who commit suicide are sent. Um, and basically, what happens is the suicidals are forced to kind of hide and constantly run from these terrible things at the farm. There's all these horrible dangers. The people are hunted by mutations called the pigborn, which are basically like Hills Have Eyes, sort of inbred pig looking people. They're like a cross between pig and human. It's very weird, but it's very cool. It's kind of creepy and disturbing and bizarre, so I like that a lot. But you know you you're stuck on this island where you're hunted down by these like mutated people who will kill you and torture you and eat you and do all this horrible stuff. They'll rape you, you name it. All right. Or there's more sadistic characters that will do even worse things to you. There's a horrible place called the Needle Fields, and you don't even want to know what goes on there. Amazing characters, amazing characters. The first book is through the roof, very well done. But anyway, the plot basically entails Nick having to find Jess in the afterlife and try and construct a plan to escape the Black Farm, which is basically impossible because the Black Farm is guarded by these things called the Keepers that walk around the ocean. They're giant beings with crosses for heads, okay? They're like the size of a skyscraper, okay? And if you get caught by the Keepers, you'll get fucked because they hang you from these hooks on their cross and you just hang there for forever. It never ends. And so they kind of make an example of you if you try and escape. Anyway, this is a continuation of that story, and it is so good. This book gives you great backstory to things you wanted to know more about in the first novel. There's amazing relationships between all the characters in a in excruciatingly tantalizing and well done final act. This is an amazing um, sequel to the original. I absolutely loved it. It makes you want to just go back and reread the first one and then go back to this one. Oh my god, was it good. I loved the backstory, like I had said before. I loved learning about new things. That really blew me away. It keeps you on the edge of your seat or the edge of the page because it's a real page turner. Super well done. Super well done. I would give this a 9 out of 10. The only thing that I didn't like was at the very end, I wish I had a little like a kiss more resolution, but still the ending is good enough on its own, like I can still totally appreciate the ending. It was very well done. It was really sad too. It actually made me tear up quite a bit. Like it's a gut-wrenching and uh insane story that pulls on your heartstrings and makes you feel queasy and uncomfortable and excited and happy and smile. It puts you through a range of emotions, and the horror elements are amazing. I really loved it. I love the character Danny and his relationship with Nick and how it changes from the first novel. I think Danny's character really shines the most. But oh my god, there's so many amazing things that happen. I can't really tell you about the plot because I would give away the ending of the first one, so you have to go and check out The Black Farm by Elias Witherow. Read the first book, then read Return to the Black Farm. You will not be disappointed. This was an amazing horror sequel, and I look forward to maybe checking out some other titles by Elias Witherow. It really depends. If they made a third one, I would definitely read it, but I would feel like it's overkill. This was the perfect end to a two-book series, okay? Phenomenal. Go and check out Return to the Black Farm and read the first one. Do that first. Don't do it backwards like a manga or whatever. I hope you enjoyed the review. This was a much better take than the first one I did. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you read the book. That's all. Thank you.